Hello, it's time to do lesson 11.3. And lesson 11.3 is one that you're pretty much going to have to do by yourself. I'm going to show you how to do it, but you're going to have to go back after this video and do it by yourself, okay? But together we are going to do the last page. So instead of starting on the first page, so it's like this, I want you to flip it. We're going to start on this page. This is called the mid-chapter check. It's to make sure you've learned everything so far, okay? So I'm going to switch so you guys can see it. We're going to do this page together first. There it is. Okay, so there's nowhere to put your name first, so because this is the back page. So what I want you to do for this first one is we are going to draw a cube train that is shorter than the one that's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To make it shorter, it needs to be smaller. We need to go back a little ways. So I'm going to pick going back to here. You can pick going back to wherever you want, but I'm not even really going to build it. I'm just going to draw it to show what a shorter one would look like. Shorter means smaller, right? When we go side to side, and longer and shorter. So this one looks shorter than this one. Great job. Okay, see these 3 crayons? For this one, we are going to circle the 2 crayons that are about the same, or they're about the same, okay? So I'm gonna do my pencil trick. I'm gonna take my pencil, and I'm gonna slide over, and then when I get to the end of one, I'm gonna stop. There we go, to the end of the first one, and then if I let go of my pencil, you can see that I'm actually just about at the end of the bottom one as well, but I'm not at the end of this one. There's still some space left for me to go, and if I were to go all the way to the end of that, look, my pencil is past this one and this one. So it looks to me like this one and this one are about the same. They're pretty close. All right. These 2, we're going to be looking at height. Remember, we look at height to see how tall something is if it goes from the ground up. So they're both sitting on the ground, and we're going to circle which one is shorter. So I got to remember that word shorter. Shorter means smaller. Smaller is shorter. So this crayon looks shorter to me than this crayon. All right, and then this bottom one with all these pencils, it says to find a set with 2 pencils that are about the same length. So they're going to be close to the same. They're not going to be taller or shorter or longer or shorter. Okay, so if I look at these, this one goes almost all the way over here, and this one goes, yeah, it's just not the same. This one would cut this pencil here if I went straight across. No, not the same. These 2, if I go across from one, it takes me to the top of the other. That is a very good guess, but let's make sure that there's not another one that's better. If I go to the end of this one and go over, nope, that's not gonna be the same. If I go to the end of this one and go over, nope, not the same. So the only one that looks like they might be the same length is this one. So we're gonna color this little bubble in underneath it. Okay. Now let's go back to page number 1, which is a little bit crazy. Let's just flip back. Oh, I'm having some trouble. There we go. Okay, we have 11.3. Let's take a minute and write our names together. First and last name, taking your time to spell it correctly. And if you can, do it without looking. All right. So for this one, you're gonna need to go around your house and collect 6 smallish things that'll fit on your paper. So the things that I've collected for this whole lesson are, I got a paper clip and a glue stick and a marker and a eraser and a pair of scissors. So see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I thought I had 6. Well, we'll use my pen as the other one. 6 things, okay? So I have 6 different things. They're all kind of different sizes, but they all fit on my paper. So what we're gonna do for this first one, you're gonna take 2 of your things. It doesn't matter which 2. And you can decide whether you wanna see how long they are and go side to side, or how tall they are and go up and down. So I feel like going tall, and I'm thinking to compare this paper clip with these scissors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace them. So hold it really still and draw best I can around my little paper clip. A little bit hard because it wants to move. Doesn't have to be perfect, just so we can see how tall something is, okay? There's my paper clip. And now I'm gonna trace my scissors. Round. All right, there we go. So now if I remove my things, I can see that my scissors are much taller than my paper clip. I look forward to seeing which on your paper is the taller one. But today I want you to circle the shorter ones. So circle the one that you know is shorter. My scissors were really tall compared to my short little paper clip. Okay? Next page. This one, we are only going to be doing length because length goes side to side, and that's where this black line is. Remember, the black line is so important because if they don't start at the same spot, it's going to be really tricky to see which one is bigger. Okay? So I'm going to do my glue stick and my marker. Okay? Let's see which one is longer. I'm going to trace my glue stick first. Make sure it's lined up at the end. Round. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just try your best. All right, there's the glue stick shape. And now let me do this mark. Make sure it's at the end. All right. Now, ease up. I'm gonna connect these lines that I missed. That was where my fingers were. And now it's easier for me to see which one is longer. Longer is bigger, shorter is smaller. So this, if I go across and do my pencil trick, there's where the end of mine is. And look at how much left I had of the marker. So I know that my glue stick was shorter than my marker. And we're gonna do it one last time. Where's the line? On the bottom. So we know we need to measure height. We need to know how tall something is. Okay, so I'm gonna use my pen and I'm going to use this eraser. Okay. Which one is taller? First thing I need to do is trace them. Round. This one. All right, I move them. My pen looks like it goes almost to the top of the color area, and my eraser is only about in the middle. So I can see that this one is shorter. I did my pencil trick. I went up to the top of my eraser. Look at how much pen was left. It's easy to see that the pen is much taller than the eraser. Okay, so you're gonna do this with things around your own house. You get to pick whatever it is. It can be toys, it can be your art supplies, it could be, I don't know, you surprise me. Show me whatever you want. Find 6 things and then put them in groups of 2. And on the first page, you get to choose length or height, whichever you want. Next page, you get to do just the length. And then the next page is just the height. And we did the last page together first. We kind of did our lesson backwards today. But I think it's going to work out, and I can't wait to see what you guys did. And I'll see you guys later at our Zoom meeting. Bye-bye.